You might have been hurt, but you might have been hurt, and you might have been hurt really badly, but you've never been broken. And the difference between being hurt and being broken is absolutely fundamental. Everybody knows the experience of being in pain, whether it's physical pain or psychological, emotional pain. And I'm not denying that this is very much a fact of the human experience. Nobody passes through life without tremendous physical and psychological pain. At one point or another, you will experience it, no doubt about it. But more fundamentally, we sometimes have the sense that what we are experiencing has truly left a scar on our being, has somehow fundamentally broken us. And that, very simply put, is just not true. Again, I'm not in the business of denying your suffering. If you're suffering, well, that's it. That's the case. There's no need to deny it. But I want to invite you to recognize what you are more fundamentally and see if that which you fundamentally are, has ever been broken. No doubt about it, the body-mind can be hurt. It's getting hurt all the time, whether it's a minor injury or a big one. The body can't be perfectly protected. But the question is whether you truly are the body, or is what you are much more fundamental than that? In your own experience right now, what are you? You know that you are aware of experience right now, but what is it that is aware of experience? Well, to put a name on it, we could say awareness is aware of experience. Check and see whether this is true in your experience. And don't proceed if this is not true. Check and see that your emotions, your body, everything you know of as being a person is simply that which you are aware of. But what are you more fundamentally? What is this experience of being aware of the body-mind? Well, fundamentally, it is just consciousness, just awareness, just experiencing itself. The awareness which is aware of your experience right now cannot be located as an object. And for something to be broken, it needs to have objective characteristics. How could something that is space-like, without objective qualities, with no duration and time, be hurt? It's like trying to cut the air that is in the room right now. I cannot hurt the space of this room. And just in the same way, the unbounded centerless space of being cannot be hurt by any experience. And even more fundamentally, it's not like that there is this unbounded space of awareness and the experience which it has to endure. No, experience itself is just a modulation, a shape which this awareness is taking. So everything is it in the most fundamental sense. All experience is absolutely intimate with being because being is all there is to it. In a sense, thinking that this fundamental awareness can be broken by experience is like thinking a terrible movie can break the screen. But of course, that's utterly impossible. The movie has no capacity to fundamentally damage the screen. And just in the same way, no experience can break the fundamental awareness which we are. And like I said in the beginning, this is not a denial of physical or psychological challenges, because certainly they will keep arising. But what is it like if you recognize these challenges as what they truly are, rather than encountering them as the small self who has to battle against the storm? Why not first recognize more fundamentally that all of these difficult situations are just the expression of what you are more fundamentally? So circumstances are then not something you are trapped in, or which have the power to fundamentally break you. No, these circumstances are then just the expression of what you are fundamentally. And of course, that will fundamentally also then change how you encounter them. But most importantly, whenever you check in, so to say, you will always just encounter this awake, radiant openness of awareness displaying itself as the body, mind, and the world. And that never changes. It's truly unconditional. It's unconditionally whole. And you might say, yes, certain experiences have left a kind of imprint on the body-mind, what we sometimes call a trauma response. And again, I'm not trying to deny the response of the body, but even that response and how it shows up in your field of experience is still just the display of this always whole and unbounded awareness. Check whether this is true in your experience again. See that experience itself is always this presence of wholeness. And see, therefore, that you've never been broken. Not because you are especially tough or durable, but simply because this is the way reality already inherently is. So relax into that certainty, that wholeness, that safety, that unbreakable nature of reality itself.